This upcoming new moon in Scorpio is erratic, explosive, and not exactly a break from eclipse season. The new moon is taking place on Monday, November 13th at 1:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it will be taking place at 20 degrees of Scorpio. So if you have your rising sign or any important planets between the degrees of 15 and 25 degrees of Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius, this new moon will affect you the most intensely. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Stephanie Campos. I'm a professional astrologer, psychic medium, and witch, and I am also the monthly horoscope columnist for Cosmopolitan. Let's take a look at the new moon in Scorpio and everything you need to know about it. This new moon is taking place on the same day that the sun in Scorpio forms an opposition with Uranus in Taurus, which really adds another layer of unpredictability to the day. When the sun is opposite Uranus, we may feel called to take risks, try something new. And it's also possible that unexpected events take place throughout our day. Now, this new moon is also highlighting a very important aspect that took place on November 11th when Mars in Scorpio was opposite Uranus and Taurus in the sky. When Mars and Uranus team up, they are some of the most volatile and unpredictable planets that you can put into a combination. This can bring emotional outbursts, sudden separations, and a desire to push forward with a win at no cost attitude. Now, on the bright side, this does give us access to our deep wells and reserve of willpower that maybe we didn't even know we possessed. But people will probably be more reactive than normal today. This is a super important time for you to pick your battles wisely because even the tiniest of comments or seemingly innocent conversations can lead to repressed anger, rage, resentment, or frustration boiling up to the surface and exploding. New moons are always moments of fresh starts, new beginnings, and new chapters. And oftentimes people are like, this is a fabulous time to manifest. Normally, sure, but there's a lot baked into this new moon. So if you're going to use it for manifestation, you're going to want to use it wisely and strategically. With Mars and Uranus's energy so prominent in this lunation, this is an important time to consider setting boundaries and leaving behind what no longer serves us. This is a new moon in Scorpio after all, and new moons in Scorpios usher in new beginnings through the process of releasing pieces of the past that no longer serve us. It's when we finally let go of pieces of the past, situations, and people in our lives that no longer serve us, that we actually have the space, whether that's emotional or physical space, to create and usher in new beginnings, opportunities, and more aligned connections as well. The energy of this new moon is jarring, I'm not going to lie. It can definitely feel jarring in some way, and it's here to shake us out of our comfort zones. So, if there's anything in the back of your mind that you've been avoiding or putting off doing, this new moon is really here to not gently push you in that direction, but really kind of force you. Scorpio is a fixed water sign. So, this can be a more emotional time, and any deep feelings that we've held onto for a long time can come up to be addressed as well. Now, one of the reasons why I said it might not be the best moon to manifest with is because of Uranus's involvement. And when Uranus is involved, we get like these sudden flashes of insight, ideas, inspiration, a desire to take action right now in the moment, but they can be like flashes in a pan, and that wave of energy can leave just as quickly as it arrives. But this would be a great day for a cord cutting ritual, purging physical items in your home, reorganizing your space, or even taking a spiritual bath. Tending to your nervous system and regulating your nervous system is going to be a priority today. The twists and turns along the way can feel a little unsettling and destabilizing. One thing with Uranus is, though, it's literally the planet of unpredictability. So you can't predict whether this is going to manifest in kind of a doom and gloom way, or if maybe you're filled up with sudden insight and inspiration. Either way, it can lead to feelings of breakthroughs, liberation, and a deep awakening. Now, this new moon is also going to give us a preview into a very important aspect that's taking place on November 17th, when the sun in Scorpio forms a conjunction with Mars in Scorpio. This is also known as a cazimi in astrology. A cazimi is when a planet sits in the heart of the sun, or it meets up with the sun at the same exact point in the sky. When a planet is this close in proximity to the sun, it gains a little extra strength. So that means Mars, which relates to topics of anger, motivation, our drive, war, and energy, will get a little boost under this connection. This is also kind of like a mini new moon moment for these two planets as well. So, this is a very powerful day to initiate, begin new projects. And because the new moon is involving Mars, this is going to give us a preview as to what storylines may be unfolding for us around November 17th, or what projects, ideas we might be taking action on or initiating around that time, or maybe even what we're ready to cut out of our lives. If you want to learn more about how the new moon in Scorpio will affect your rising sign and zodiac sign, I host a daily podcast, Daily Horoscope for your zodiac sign with Stephanie Campos. And you can listen on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you find your podcasts. Thanks so much and see you next time.